Hi, welcome to Matt's Garage. Oh man, what a day. So, microphone died on my battery. Wow, I might be high on Bondo fumes. The battery died on my microphone. So I go inside and I've been in the garage a lot. I've been worried about am I spending too much time away from the kids, blah, blah, blah. Go inside. Anybody got a 9 volt? My wife was supposed to pick some, this is Matt's Garage, was supposed to pick some up. But with the whole shopping situation right now. Anyway, she didn't get around to it. So I'm like, does anyone have a 9 volt? My daughter, my 11-year-old daughter says, get one from the multimeter, Dad. Oh my God. I just couldn't be more proud. Oh, I'm doing a good job. Now, body work. I've started. But I'm going to procrastinate talking about the body work. Let me just show you what I've been doing outside real quick. As many of you know, I'm building a new house. So I rented a whole bunch of equipment. And after I got the trees cut down, I rented a stump grinder, ground all the stumps down. There's a bunch of tall firs here. Picked the maple up with the excavator and I transplanted it there. I did that with a few different trees about that size. And then I cut in this circular driveway. So got plenty of room. And don't worry, if you're a tree guy, I got lots of trees. So we're doing just fine on trees here in the Northwest. And then I leveled that out. I took a lot of that dirt. I pushed it to the backyard and sort of filled in some valley action going on over there. So the new house is going to come out to about there, and then there's going to be a shed over there, and then Matt's garage is going to be on the other side there. So this house going down. All right, so what does it mean to even do body work? Well, I'm not doing the outer panels. I'm just doing the tub right now because I want to put the tub back on the frame. I'm taking up Mrs. Matt's garage parking spot, and I'm almost ready for the tub. So the things I have left to do are the fuel. I've done the brakes already up until the proportioning valve. I got my stainless extended brake lines installed those. So fuel, I'm just waiting on my rollover valve from the UK and a couple fittings, and then I'm gonna plumb that. And then my exhaust, which I need to order the Summit rod builder kit. I'm gonna do a 2.5 single. I am getting rid of my shorty headers. I decided instead to go with these ceramic coated ram's horn exhaust manifold. Why did I do that? You can see here I've got the brake lines up to the proportioning valve, steering box is in, all that's buttoned up. I like manifolds for a couple reasons. One is they're compact. Two is they retain heat better than, there's less surface area, so they retain heat better. They're much quieter than headers, and you don't really need headers unless you're going like a lot of 1,000 RPM. So, and I don't do that. So, it's the choice for me. Where was I? I like things quiet. I don't know. I know everyone likes their trucks loud. I like mine quiet. I just do. Now, anyway, got to get the tub ready. I cut a hole here for my ECU. My affordable fuel injection ECU was going to go inside there, and this was sticking out, and then you put your bulkhead on. It was pretty trick. But as much as I'm hopeful that this affordable fuel injection is going to work out great, and Norm, the owner, has been really responsive to my very, very technical questions about how everything works. The fact is, maybe someday I switch to a different system, and then I'm stuck with that hole and the mounting holes that I have to patch. So I reversed direction, I welded it up. So I wanted to cover that up. I'd also made this clutch master cylinder mount like 100 years ago, like 5 months ago. And there's a weld seam around here. So I got Bondo glass, which is short strand fiberglass filler. Slathered it on there, left it overnight. So I come back, I sand it, and I'm like, man, this is so hard. I knew this stuff was hard. So I put on the Bondo after I do this fiberglass. And my hands are so tired at this point, right? Put on the Bondo, leave it overnight. Oh, it's like sanding granite. So anyway, I do like 2 minutes of research and realize I'm retarded. Am I allowed to say that? Can I say that? Yeah, that's free country, right? I'm retarded, so I ended up doing a skim coat again and then sanding it while it was in the green stage, which is like 20 to 30 minutes afterwards. So let me show you like the situation. Obviously, this, well, not obviously, this is getting painted. So this is, oh my God, it's so smooth. I missed the spot there. Anyway, so it's so smooth because this is going to get painted, and paint is not very forgiving of scratches and bumps. So, and I didn't, you know, like here there's a bracket, so I didn't focus too much here, but like here you see, here you see, here you see a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this is all covered. I went overboard, but I'm trying to make it nice because I'm trying to learn so that when I do my body work, I've kind of got all the lessons out of the way. Now, let's show you the other stuff. Inside, there were just some dents in the floor. I had beaten the snot out of the tunnel because I needed a clearance for the transfer case. So I kind of smoothed that a little bit. I mean, not much. And then the firewall on the inside and there, blah, blah, blah. And then I welded weld nuts into the body up here, and then 4 here for the speakers. These are for the carpet or whatever else. And then I closed up my old speaker holes, bondoed that. I put some weld nuts along the tail there for the carpet. I still sanded and smoothed the ones that are on the inside of the tub, even though it's going to get Raptor liner, just to make it that much better. Raptor liner is very forgiving. I mean, it really covers up a lot of sins, but I'm still not trying to be cheesy, you know. You still kind of want to do it right, just not perfect. So good. So that's that. The next step is epoxy paint. No. So now that that's done, I've already sanded the body down, all the old paint, but I want to do just a little bit deeper. So I'm going to go back over it with 60 and then hit it with like a 120. Just hit everything. Make sure I can still see some shiny spots where I obviously did not hit the factory paint hard enough. On the outside, that was a repaint job, so I had to strip that down. But on the inside, it's factory. That stuff is on there hard. So just scratching that down and getting down deep into that, it should be fine. Or it will outlive me anyway. So sand, then epoxy paint. I use PPG Omni, 2-part epoxy paint, gray. Then paint the firewall. I'm gonna paint the pillar and then Raptor line this situation and all in here. And then just kind of stop it like inside the pillar. I'm a little confused about sequencing. So like, okay, let's say I spray the pillar, right? Epoxy paint, clear coat. Then when I go put my doors on to shoot everything in again, like, do I just scuff the clear coat and shoot it? Like, or do I, oh, I guess I could mask everything but the door hinge since it's already shot. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. And that way the paint under the door hinge is already clear coated and done. Glad we talked about this, figured it out. Blow it out, paint it. I need epoxy paint, I need some seam sealer. Sorry, so it's epoxy paint, seam sealer, epoxy paint on top, then the Raptor liner. Then I'm gonna let it cure. While that's curing for like a week or two, then I'm gonna hit the fuel system and exhaust, and then we'll put the tub on the frame, back her out, pull her back into her regular spot. Then Mrs. Matt's Garage has her spot back. Bada bing, bada bang, bada fuko. Man, Sunday. Good weekend, good weekend. I got a lot of cleanup to do. Next time, Matt's Garage. I might be a little high on Bondo fumes.